All right, everybody. Coming to you live after the biggest win of the season against the Carolina Panthers. Gonna hit you today with the good, the bad,
and the ugly.
Welcome back. Let's go!
Our Cowboys beat the Carolina Panthers 36-28 to move to 3-1 on the season and establish themselves as one of the major powers in the NFC.
Yeah, and who would have guessed that? I knew we were going to be competitive this season. I was just praying our defense could have been average to help keep pace, but man, they are just showing out. The whole team, as a matter of fact, like, we were playing some awesome football.
Yes, it's an awesome time to be a Cowboy fan right now, but it's not all perfect, so we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So start us off with some good.
Hey, get it started with the good. That offense. I could go on and on and on about all the individual players, but let's face it, everybody, our offense was a well-tuned machine.
Dak is starting to rise up the ranks and starting to get into that MVP talk just a little bit, and you see it. He gets up to the line, and I know I've said it the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to say it again. He is in total control. He sees everything. He manipulates things where he needs it to be. He knows exactly where he's going. There was a couple times he was a little flustered at the end of the first half, but for the most part, he's incredible.
And, you know, it's hard to really pinpoint every single player because our offense as a whole just works so well.
Yep.
From the running game, just mauling over this #1 ranked defense in the league.
Hey, I predicted they're not going to run much because they weren't able to run against Tampa and they didn't bother trying, so I thought they'd do the same this time, and I was 100% wrong because they ran it right down their throats.
Oh,
and maybe they learned their running games even better than they thought.
And my favorite thing, too, is we had another great balanced attack.
Ooh,
I mean, I know years ago, Skip Bayless and all those other talk shows would have been like, oh, Dak and Dunk only throwing for 200 yards. But if he throws 200 yards, 4 TDs, no picks, you ain't going to hear a word out of me when we win the game. Not at all.
And I got to give a shout out to the defense. All right, that's also in the good. I'm not going to pull out individual players because there's a ton of them, but man, that defense was just awesome. Basically shut them down. Those last garbage time scores, I don't even care about.
And you know what? Just everybody. My favorite thing was just the pressure from the front seven.
Constant.
You know, Odie, Gregory, Micah, dude, they were flying.
Basham? Yeah, Urban. It was
Golson
fantastic.
was looking great too.
Yes, again.
Oh, dude, our defense as a whole was just terrific.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we can go on, but we got to get to the bad and the ugly too, Ed.
Not a lot of bad, frankly. I know you had one ready to go.
You know what? He played a decent game, but Schultz, you got to be in the bad. I mean, I get it. Chin is a stud. It was honestly a rookie defensive player of the year candidate, but dude, he made you look scared. Like,
gotta hold on to the ball. We got bailed out by the refs, and there's just no cause for that.
And dude, he just leveled you each time.
They weren't even blindside hits.
No, it was just a give me your lunch money hit. It was terrible.
Yeah, I could see him being in the bad.
And you know, I will also say the bad too was just our backup defense. I get it. It's garbage time. I get it. It's a starting good offense, but so many of our guys look lost out there on those big 3rd and longs. 4th and long, Kennedy just looked lost, like he didn't know where to go.
I'll actually add their 3rd down defense into the bad category too early on a couple times. I mean, they obviously tightened things up. That 3rd quarter was complete domination offensively and defensively. But man, giving up those 3rd and longs, it's just not okay. They got to clean that up.
DJ Moore is a stud, but he shouldn't be that good against us.
Especially when he's the only available weapon at that time. You know? I mean, what else they got? I mean, it was bad.
Now, let's get into the ugly.
Yeah, go ahead. I know you got one ready.
Mike McCarthy.
Is this his 2nd or 3rd time being in the uglies?
This is like the 2nd or 3rd one. I have no clue, but man, just every single week it feels like we have to really ponder and we have to just wonder about these head-scratching decisions.
What are you doing? Why did you go for 2 early on, Mike? I need to know that. What was the reason to go for 2? Was Greg Zuerlein in the bathroom, maybe? I don't know.
And see, I would have even been fine going for 2 if Greg might have missed it, or it's like, oh, his back flared up, but get it.
That was baffling. I really didn't like him not accepting that 15-yard penalty, but I also don't like the defense giving up a 3rd and 12. I mean, you should be able to stop him on 3rd and 12. I can't blame Mike for that necessarily. That was the decision he made and expected the defense to hold their own, and they didn't.
Well, and here's another one too. I was also really shocked about the whole Gregory and Diggs player management. And now, to be fair, he did say that, you know, Diggs' back was flaring up a little bit, but his back was flaring up after he made those 2 awesome interceptions.
I don't know.
You know, and it's just kind of one of those, once you saw the D started getting ripped apart in the 4th quarter, garbage time or not, you may have wanted to put him back out there.
Yep.
Because I would take a 70% Diggs over 100% Kennedy or Anthony Brown.
Amen to that.
I don't know, man. I hate the fact that we have an established head coach who has a Super Bowl ring, yet for some reason we have to keep wondering about some of these boneheaded, silly coaching decisions.
And this isn't his first gig after his long layoff. Last year was. You'd think he'd be a little more in the groove now.
I don't know. Who do you got for the ugly?
No, I really don't have much. It was a great victory over a strong conference opponent. I don't have a lot for the ugly, but we always throw in the great at the end. Got to throw in a great. And you know what I'm going to say? The line, especially in the 4th quarter, we got the ball back with like 4.5 minutes to go, and they never saw it again.
Yeah.
When's the last time that happened?
2014 Tony Romo.
2016 maybe? And bro, the Landry shift. That was amazing. I love that. That brings a big smile to every real Cowboy fan.
Yeah. And hey, my great all-pro Diggs. Oh yeah, dude. This guy is a bona fide stud. I mean, 5 picks in the first 4 games. Dude is literally a wide receiver playing corner.
Yeah, Pro Bowler already guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
All Pro probably if he keeps this up for sure.
Dude, he is quickly becoming one of my all-time favorite Cowboys, man.
Jersey's on the way.
Oh, hell yeah. This guy is a baller. I'm so excited to see where he ends up, man. This is great.
I love it. Hey, what'd you guys think? You agree? You disagree? Any good, bad, or uglies you want to throw in there?
Let us know in the comments below. Hey, and make sure you hit that like button, because every time you do,
An Eagles fan cries.
All right, y'all. Take care.